In this new series, I will be battling your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh personalities in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh Bingo. Each episode will feature a new randomized bingo board comprised of 25 random Yu-Gi-Oh tasks that players can perform in a Yu-Gi-Oh duel. Some of them are relatively easy to achieve, while others might throw a wrench in your strategy. Both players will build the deck in order to be the first to achieve a bingo, and by doing that, win the game. In addition to that, each player will have 2 lifelines at their disposal to help them get out of a sticky situation and get back into the game. It's time to play Yu-Gi-Oh in a new, exciting way. This is Yu-Gi-Oh Bingo. If you want 5% off any single or sealed product, head over to tierzerogames.com and use code GALZO5 at checkout. How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bingo. I'm joined by the very esteemed guest, YCS champion, no, I'm just kidding, YouTuber, pack opener, Supreme, Ruxin34. How's it going, man?
I'm excited, man. This seems like it's right up my alley. I'm excited for you to reveal what we're doing today.
Yeah, so a quick recap of what we're going to be doing today. Every new episode, we're going to be generating a random bingo board comprised out of 25 Yu-Gi-Oh! Related tasks that you can achieve in a duel. Then we are going to reveal that board, look at the board together, and then both of us are going to build our decks to get a bingo the fastest, which means completing a line, a column, or a diagonal on the bingo board. If somebody wins the duel by life points, we go on to the next game, and there's also 2 lifelines to help you if you're feeling a little bit down. They're both going to be on the screen right now. So, Ruxin, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to get this W. Let's do this.
How are you feeling about your deck building skills?
Oh, first of all, they're already great. So now that we've switched it up to this, I might have to adjust a little bit. But I mean, I feel like me and chat, we're going to put together a great deck. We're going to come for you. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I am trusting you and chat to build an awesome deck. This bingo board can be super random, so I am going to reveal it right now. What kind of catches your eye when you're first looking at this board?
Return a card from graveyard to hand. That's an interesting one. It feels like that's not that hard. Summon 2 insect monsters. Now that's right up my alley, but a little bit awkward. You're going to have to build an insect deck to make that happen. Play a card released in LOB. I definitely know all of those. So this is a lot of cool stuff. And like, I feel like you can make something pretty interesting with this and like achieve a lot of these on the board and potentially get different bingos.
Yeah, hopefully. We have some pretty tough ones as well. We have 8 cards in the hand. That's actually not that easy to achieve because you need to end your turn with 7 cards in hand. So just like drawing cards isn't enough. And there's also column 1, row 5. Play a card for McDonald's pack 1. I'm sure you know a little bit about that as well.
I will be setting Millennium Shield. Just keep that in mind.
All right, well, I think now that we have the bingo board, we should probably jump into the deck building portion of the video. And of course, we are building the deck in order to achieve a bingo line on this board. So either a row, a column, or a diagonal. And I think this one might be a little bit difficult. So good luck to you, Ruxin.
Good luck. I'll see you, just a couple of minutes. It's only going to take like 2 minutes. We're going to have a great deck ready.
Easy. All right, good luck.
So I need you guys to start cooking. So first of all, flip effect. I mean, I'm thinking we go with an old school type of deck. Like it has flip effects. It has an LOB card. Summon insect monsters. We will be playing the Moth. There's no question about that. But we got to play the Moth. Maybe we could play like an old insect deck. That would be pretty funny. 2 fish types. A 5K or more attack. 3,500. You know what number that is? Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. I'm just saying. That's 3,500 attack. Card release in MRL, that could be a flip effect monster. Normal summon Moth would also be a square. Normal summon a normal monster. Oh, we could hit both of these. Flip effect. Return a card. Okay, we can do this whole line right here. The problem is if we do this line, we don't have like a diagonal option. So that kind of hurts. But maybe we could go this way, play half your life points. That's not going to happen. Maybe we go with this as our backup and have a giant monster. Let's do Sphere mode. That's an easy Divine Beast summon. Okay, Sphere mode. Let's just play 3 of them, because why not? Let's put the Petite Moth in. 3 of. Solemns to pay off our life points. Gotta play 3 of those. Activate a flip effect. That would do 2. That would give us a return from field to hand, and it would give us a flip effect. Divine Beast, return a card from graveyard. How do we return a card from graveyard to hand? What are we going to do for that? I'm doing a little fake out here. I'm just clicking stuff so he's confused. This is going to be the craziest. Okay, wait. What's the card that summons normal summons from deck or normals from deck? It's called it's a spell card. What card is that? Oh, what is that card called? Unexpected Die. Yeah. So we can do that. That'll get our Pequeño Moth out. We should also just play other normals just in case we're actually are we what? We're not even trying to win the duel, so it doesn't even matter what it is. It doesn't have to be good. I forgot about that. Okay. I mean, if we go for perfectly ultimate, what is it? Pika Felina? How do you spell that? Inzektor. If this card's linked summon, discard one card, target one insect monster you control, equip one from the deck. That is an equip spell. Okay, so we're gonna play that.
So this seems initially to me like a pretty difficult bingo board. We got a lot of different stuff to go over. We have, first of all, first thing that catches my eye, pay half your life points. This is something you would usually do with something like Solemn Judgment. Maybe the Strudo even can maybe fit into some strategy. Return a card from graveyard to hand. That actually can work with dragons as well. Summon 2 fish type monsters. Wow. All right. Play a card released in MRL, and we also have LOB here, which is usually like, if you think about it, it's like you can just go directly to really good staples like Raigeki, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, even Trap Hole could be maybe viable in some sort of strategy. So I think that we also need to consider the diagonal ones. So these will be viable as well. So I'm thinking maybe, I still don't know exactly what I'm going to go for, but I think there's some synergy here. Maybe return a card from the field to the hand. Maybe there's a flip effect monster that can do that. Oh, wait, there's actually crawlers here, right? Crawlers are insect type flip effects. So maybe there's a way that we can build our deck with crawlers in mind. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I think maybe we need another line to go for as backup. Player cards from McDonald's Pack 1. That's also usually normal monsters, so you can maybe have some synergy here. Banish a monster from your graveyard. That might be a little bit hard to do, but I'm maybe thinking about column 4 in terms of like crawlers. Maybe just for the memes, we'll have to play Pequeño Moth because it's just so iconic. 3,500, maybe there's insects, maybe there's like a Bee Trooper card that can, there's the Infinite Atlas card. I don't remember its name exactly, but it can get pretty big. I think it can get up to like 5,000. And we'll have to figure out the rest maybe if we tech something out. There's also like, of course, Summon Divide Beast. That could work with return a card from the graveyard to the hand, or like place a card from the on the top of your deck. Could that work with like the True Name or something like that? But I think like column 4 might be like a good strategy because it has like insects, flip effects. We already have 2 with crawlers, so we just continue and build a deck based off of that.
All right, what we have in this deck is we have the one and only Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, which we will be summoning to attack. It has exactly 3,500 attack. It's on the bingo board for having that much, so hopefully we'll make it happen. Then we're going to be summoning a Divine Beast, the Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere mode. Hopefully that counts. It's on the other side of the field, but we're summoning it, so I feel like it does. We got some insects. We got a Kaiju. We got Sting Lancer, Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, one of the most OP insects, and it's also a flip, which is a bingo card here, so that's really nice. It can also gain a lot of attack, so if he puts out a huge guy and we pop it, maybe that'll be 3,500. That could attack directly. 3 of the one and only Pequeño Moth because we got to summon the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. Then we have Penguin Soldier, gonna flip return to hand. We got Smoke Mosquito for hand trap, Retaliating Sea, also insects. Resident Insect will be able to search some of our Kaiju if we need the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. We have Goki Pole, which can then search for the Resident Insect off of Giant Ballpark, so we get all into that line. The Scout Buggy's crazy, summons another insect, so we'll be summoning insects. We need to summon 2 in this to get our bingo little card thing. Then we got Pins the Bullseye, easy special summon so we can get some of our links and stuff going like that. Terraforming with Giant Ballpark's going to get our Moth into rotation. Unexpected Die's also going to get our Moth into rotation. Then we've got the Cocoon of Ultra Revolution to bring out the one and only Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. We've got Insect Imitation. That's also going to help us get whatever insect we need. A couple of Malevolent Nuzzler and the Archfiend Staff of Despair because we need to have something equipped to summon the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth with our Cocoon. And it's also going to help us top stuff onto our deck for another square. And then 3 Solemn Judgments. This is how we pay off our life points points, which is something we have to do to win this game. So then we have our extra deck access code, could be over 5K if we actually play it. Then we have a Giant Bee Trooper that can also get big enough to have 5K, which we're going to need for one of our lines. Papillon, because it's insects, get some stuff back. We've got a couple Pikafelina that can search from deck. Then we've got this guy, which can also summon from the graveyard, gives us an extra normal summon, which is nice if we need to summon our, normal summon Pequeño. Then we have Relinquished Anima for Link 1s. We got Link Spider, we got Link Karibo. Then we've got a Zeus line here, we got Slacker Magician, and some other stuff for when we're trying to make our, with our level 1s. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. It's not a normal duel. Let's see if we can win.
All right, so we talked about insects and we talked about crawlers, and I think this might be it for some reason. I don't know. We'll have to see, because we have to normal summon a normal monster. I didn't go with Pequeño at the end because I think that maybe if Ruxin sees column 4 as well, he's gonna go for it, and I really don't want to go for the same strategy, but we do play some nice things here to achieve our bingo, which is going to be column 4 with the backup of the diagonal from bottom left to top right. So we got some crawler cards. We got the Flying Kamakiri #1, which is an insect, and it was released in Magic Ruler. So that checks off the box. Gokipal, of course, searches to the hand. We got the Axon, the Dendrite. We got 3 Glial, we got the Ranveer, the Receptor, and then the Crawler Soma, which is a relatively new card, and it's really, really good. Crawler Spine, and of course, Mitsu, the Insect Ninja. It has a lot of synergy to the deck because the ninjas also have synergy with the crawlers, with the insects, and of course with flipping, which is really important. Then we have Plague Spreader Zombie, because maybe we can do some shenanigans here with placing a card on the top of our deck, which is of course going to be with Plague Spreader, Retaliating Sea, Killer Needle. Honestly, just for the memes, and normal summoning a normal monster because we have to, and it's an insect, so we might as well go there. And then Slime Toad for the diagonal one. We could, if we want, because the crawlers are mostly level 2s, we could go for Gigantic Sprite and just summon this from the deck and just get a card on the board. Card advanced, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, place them at the top of your deck in any order. This of course checks one of the boxes for the diagonal. Ninjutsu Art of Mosquito Marching. This of course works with the Shadow Mosquito, which is really, really good. This could also do like insane amount of damage, and it's a rank 2 of course. World Legacy in Shadow, it's a field spell, gains attack to crawlers, so that could maybe boost our attack to 3,500, but we have a plan for that as well. World Legacy Survive is actually insane because you activate 5 cards and add 1 crawler World Legacy card to your hand, and you can send the rest to the graveyard. That might actually give us a way to do the Pot of Gluttony lifeline. If we have enough cards and we need the lifeline, then we can just shuffle back, draw 2. Worm Bait, it instantly summons 2 insect monsters, 2 worm tokens to be exact if you control an insect monster, and you're kind of locked into 3 and 4s, but it works with the deck. Then we have Compulse to return a card. We have the Crusadia Crawler, which summons an additional insect monster, of course, and we have the World Legacy's Mind Meld, which turns a monster effect into return a card from the field to the hand if you control a crawler, and we can get that of course with World Legacy Survivor. Then for the extra deck we have the Gigantic Sprite, of course, which I explained why. Honestly, like a lot of the deck is level 2, so it kind of makes sense. Shadow Mosquito, very synergistic, and Malevolent Sin, which is just like a good insect Xyz monster. We have Asa, then we have 2 Armor Horn and 2 Invincible Atlas. This is our way to get to 3,500 on the board. This card gets absolutely huge, and it's really easy, relatively easy in a sealed format to get through Armor Horn and just rank up to Invincible Atlas really quickly. We got the Picoflania, we got the Seraphim Papillon, we got the Sprint that basically sends everything to the graveyard. We got the X-Crawler, Eurojos, and the Qualiarch for additional link support for the crawlers. I think this deck is relatively janky. I don't really know what Ruxin is going to go for, at least from my experience watching him play Auction. I think he's probably going to go a little bit towards jank, which is, I think, the best thing you can do in bingo. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the duel. All right, how was your deck building experience? For me, it was really difficult, I gotta say.
It was weird because every time I think about, okay, I need this to make my deck good, I'm like, wait, that doesn't even really matter that much. I'm like, I need to have this so I can do this certain thing that I'm going to try and do. So Yeah, I don't know. It was very different. I'll say that. It was exciting.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this plays out. I think this is a relatively hard bingo board because, again, this is randomized out of like 70, 80 tasks that you can actually do. But I think there might be some synergy in the column or row that I went for. So I guess we'll hit it off.
All right, let's do this.
Good luck, man.
Good luck.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Starting off nice. I'm assuming we don't draw one card here. This is more of a new format, right?
Yeah, this is like modern. Let's say this is modern bingo.
I'll still go first, though.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got to read up all my cards. I have no idea what anything does here.
Oh my gosh, this is an interesting hand. Okay. Okay, stand by. Maine, let's see what we're gonna do today. I'm a little worried about what you're gonna whip out here. Trying to think if the best thing we can do is. Oh, now it's so weird because I have to look at this bingo board and decide what's the best play for my bingo board.
Yeah, this is not easy. This is definitely not easy.
No, okay, so I think, what is my best play here? I think there's a couple of plays I can make, but I think what I'm gonna do is go for the old school play.
Yes.
And set and pass.
Yes. Well, we might be on the same strategy. Who knows? I'll try.
Oh no.
If you're setting cards, then maybe. I'll try to go to main one here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. I need to think now. All right. I think I'll start with World Legacy Survivor.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine.
I'll excavate 5 and I can add the goo is out. I can add one crawler monster or World Legacy card.
Slime Toad! The frog, the jam!
Well,
oh my god.
That might be a problem for one of my strategies if this card is in the graveyard. So I can add a crawler or World Legacy card to my hand, send the remaining cards to the graveyard for the rest of the turn, locked into links from the extra deck. So I think I'm gonna go with World Legacy's Mind Meld here. Yeah, I'll add that to my hand. The rest stay in the graveyard, surprisingly enough. Let me check if there's no like weird graveyard effects that I'm not. Banish this card again. Talking about opponent's control. Okay, interesting. Let me see. I think.
Oh my gosh.
Since you're playing a little bit defensive here, I might actually normal summon Flying Kamakiri #1.
Oh, okay. He's on the Kamakiri.
I'll check my play a card released in Magic Ruler. On the bingo board.
Yeah.
I'll try to go to battle.
All right, sure. Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's expose you, Ruxin.
All right, what am I playing? Oh, the Penguin Soldier! I would love to target your monster and send it back to the hand.
There is no way. There is no way.
Oh, activate a flip effect? That's been checked off. Oh, and I believe return a card from field to hand has also been checked off. And this has also been destroyed.
Listen, man, you're insane.
That's crazy. I'm 2 out of 5 already.
This might be over quick. I'll go to main 2. I think. Let me see here. Okay. The Penguin Soldier is putting up some work. I think I will set 2.
Okay.
And pass it to you.
Okay, this is going to get interesting now. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to try to go to main 1. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I've got 2 on the bingo board, but I don't know if my deck's going to contest your deck in terms of power, but I will be normal summoning Petite Moth.
There is
normal summon a normal monster. We have 3 out of 5 checked off.
No, I'm actually getting obliterated.
Not to mention, that's half of another square because it summoned 2 insect monsters. Interesting. So do you have a response to my summon?
How dare I even? No, continue, sir. Please.
The one, the only Pequeño Moth has been summoned. Now, I control an insect monster, do I not?
Well, I suppose you do.
I do. So, I will be special summoning from my hand The battle wasp pin in the bullseye. That is a second insect summon. We have 4 out of 5 squares.
I'm getting flamed. There's no way.
Yes. Okay, and now this is where my turn gets a lot less interesting.
Oh my
But
God.
what we will do, we're gonna get a little crazy here. We're going to attempt to overlay here.
There's no way, Roxanne. Oh.
Okay, this is a nightmare of an overlay.
Yes,
Oh,
this
no.
is quite an overlay. This is an overlay. I'm getting rocked. He's Xyz summoning. I normal summon Flying Kamakiri.
Overlay.
Yes. Well, you can send him to grave and fix it.
I'm not even gonna fix it because it's perfect. It's just how it should be. I'm gonna attempt to go to battle and attack directly.
Wait, is it really? You're aware that pin is on the top, right?
I'm aware. It's the perfect way to do it.
Okay. I'll take it, Roxanne. I'll take it.
Okay, you'll take the 200.
I'll
Okay,
take the 200.
Perfect. And the reason I wasn't too worried about this is because now I would like to overlay into my Downward Magician. Is that okay?
I'm speechless.
And then I would also like to overlay into this in defense, by the way.
Wait, but assembled should have 400, so I lose another 200.
Okay. All right, and that is all I have to do for my simple turn.
Oh, actually, I think I lose another 400 because it can attack directly twice.
Oh, I forgot to activate my Bottle Wasp effect too. You could have lost another 200.
You have a Zeus on board. I will start my turn.
Sure.
I'm actually getting rocked extremely hard right now. Let me think about what I'm gonna do right here. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe pull out of this one. Okay. Let me go to main one.
Okay.
I'm gonna normal summon Crawler Glael?
Okay. All right.
Basically, if it leaves the field, I can special summon 2 crawlers from the deck in face down defense position. Any response on the summon?
No, that is fine.
All right. This is my second insect monster.
Okay.
We
Second
actually
offensive
went
monsters.
for this same column. That's crazy.
Yes.
Let me think here. I think I'm gonna activate Wormbait.
Oh, okay. Worm bait. Okay. Special summon 2 worm tokens. You cannot normal special summon any level 3 or 4 monsters the turn you activate. Okay. All right. Summoning the worm bait.
I'm getting 2 tokens here.
Sure.
Let me think here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm assuming they're insects.
Yeah.
So
yeah, insects. Yeah.
I'll link for Armor Horn. Beat Trooper
Ooh, the
Armor
one and
Horn.
only Armor Horn. Okay, let me think on the summon of that. His effect has to be activated to get that extra normal summon, I believe.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so I'm thinking about potentially, I think that I should probably go, let's see. I think I'm gonna Zeus here, activate my effect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attach 2.
Yeah. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. I'll chain World Legacy's Mind Meld. So the Zeus's effect will become, the activated effect becomes return 1 face-up monster your opponent controls to the hand.
Right, and so now I can chain my effect again.
You can chain Zeus again.
So I will be chaining it again, so that way the most recent chain will still blow up the board.
That is true. All right, everything is sent to grave. Everything is sent to grave.
And then you're still getting the effects to bounce, though, right?
Technically, your monster should get the effect to bounce, but there's nothing to bounce, so it will fizzle, I believe.
Okay, got it.
So I think on resolution of this, I'm gonna activate. Let's see if I'm not restricted. Cannot normal special summon. Okay. I'll activate the Gliel in the grave. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field, it becomes an opponent's card effect. You can special summon 2 crawler monsters with different names from your deck in face-down defense position. Is that all right?
Yep.
All right. Do they have to be like different levels or something? Different names. Okay, that's good. I'll go for do this bad boy and this bad boy. I'll set both. And let's see if I have anything else.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait, you're not saying anything. Where did I put this? There it is. Okay. Am I good to go to main phase 1?
Yeah, you are.
Well, Galzo, it's been great. It's been awesome. It's been a fun time. I would like to shift my monster to attack position.
Please do not equip something that will give it attack. No!
And I will give it the Malevolent Nuzzler, making it 3,700 attack. And if you take a look at your bingo board, I simply have to attack with a monster of 3,500 attack or more. I'll enter the battle phase, and I will attack to win bingo!
Dude, this is unreal. I cannot believe I lost so hard on the first episode. This is nuts.
I top decked that Malevolent Nuzzler, by the way.
Listen, GG's, man. I gotta give it up. I barely got to play, to be honest. I barely got to even play. That was insane.
Well, your deck would have destroyed mine in terms of like actually being good, because my deck is just a bunch of random stuff. So I was playing
God.
So I don't know how many lines you went for. I went for 2 lines. Like I had one in a backup, basically.
Yeah, same.
So my backup one was the top row, obviously, because I don't really have another one to go to. But I just played 3 Solemn Judgments for like the having life points, if I was to go that direction. I don't know about you. I figured because you're on the MRL one that maybe you went for this line as well. I played 3 Sphere Mode for the Divine Beast.
That's actually crazy.
So I had that for that. And then from graveyard to hand, I had Malevolent Nuzzler, and I also played this weird guy, so because they can like send themselves back to your hand or whatever.
I can't believe that Nuzzler places a card on the top of the deck. Oh
so
my
they're like
God.
super goofy, but I didn't expect the reason that this would work would be to actually get the 3,500 monster. My plan was actually to summon the perfectly ultimate Great Moth.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, obviously.
So it was not gonna happen, but I had a bunch of cocoons and stuff just to try and do that. But then Zeus ended up just being that good.
Jeez. Well, I went for column 4 as well. I was like, okay, let's think about this through. Flip monsters, insects, okay, crawlers. Let's go for crawlers. I've never played crawlers in my life. So it's all like, it basically like the main engine is like crawlers. The 3,500 was supposed to be the Beat Trooper, because it gets to like 5,000 basically.
Yeah, because you can boost to 2K.
It's kind of easy to summon once you get like a board going. And then like I kind of wanted to go for the bottom left to top right diagonal as like a backup with the McDonald's one and the normal summon one. So I did end up like in a pinch.
Is that why you're playing Frog the Jam?
And Frog the Jam was a card from McDonald's pack 1. Because the crawlers are all, it's actually like, I was too big brain on this, by the way, I think. Too big brain because I lost to Malevolent Nuzzler. But Gigantic Sprite, all the crawlers are level 2s. So like Gigantic Sprite, summon out the Slime Toad, and like try to go for like a backup bingo. But it was supposed to work, to be honest. I think it had like some sort of merit to it, but I was facing Zeus in bingo, so I guess.
Well, I think me going first like was a huge advantage too, because I got to set that Penguin Soldier, and then I got 2 things off of that right off the bat. And then my follow-up play to that, because you had nothing on the board, was just to get a free Zeus, and then Zeus covered all the rest of it.
Well, there you go, folks. This has been a very quick episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bingo, but I kind of really enjoyed it. How about you, Erickson?
This was really fun. I feel like this could go for a lot longer if you don't have the right specific bingos and it doesn't like synergize right and you don't draw the right cards. But ours turned out to be really short because I just had all the right cards for it. So it worked out.
He's the better player, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment down below what you thought about this series. Ruxin, thank you so much for participating in this.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome. I'm excited to see who else gets on here. I'm excited to see like what strategies come out of this because it's completely different from like a regular Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, every episode is going to have a different bingo board, so you know it's going to be totally randomized, and we'll see how the next episode progresses. If you don't know Ruxin by any chance, go to his YouTube channel and his Twitch in my description of this video. Ruxin, again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Dude, unbelievable. You are a beast.
I can't believe I drew the Malevolent Nuzzler off the top.